it's Sherita of Super Fit with Ree Cosplay, and I am coming to you with pretty much motivational tips to stay on track during the holiday season. And I'm going to be talking about some randomness that's going on with me as far as what I'll be doing next week for the holidays and stuff like that. So let's get started. First of all, I just want to say that these tips that I have are tips that I actually use myself. So it's not something that I just looked up online or whatever. These are 4 things that I mainly use myself so that I won't fall off track, you know, as much as I normally would during the holiday season. So let's get started. Tip number 1, I did take notes, by the way, because sometimes I like to talk and I find myself drifting off subject because my attention span is a little out there. So I did take notes. So if you see me glancing down or pick this up like I'm doing right now, then it's because I wrote everything down so that I can kind of like stay focused. Anyway, so tip number 1 that I do is I tend to think about my end game or the goal that I want to achieve as far as for the past couple of years, I end up saying around January 1st, you know, when everyone has all those resolutions, I get on the scale, big mistake, but I do, and I'm like, oh my God, I gained 6 pounds. Oh my God, I gained 8 pounds, you know, and I seem to do that every holiday season, Christmas holiday season, because oh my God, I gained X amount of weight. So this is, again, me personally, you know, so whatever your goal is, I say to think about it, put it in the front of your mind and say, okay, oh my goodness, I want to stay on track. I want to lose weight. Whatever your goal is, if it's just, I just want to look good, whatever your goal is, keep that in the forefront of your mind. The next time you think about, oh, this bed just feels so good. So get up, work out, you know, and get it done. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 that I have is this one I did. I found this in an article that I read a few years ago, and I've been using it because it does seem to work for me. And that is placing my cell phone, which acts as my alarm clock, further away from me in the morning so that when it goes off, I'm forced to just get up out of bed to shut it off or hit snooze. But you don't want to hit snooze, but I'm just saying it's further away, so it's not like right next to me, so I have to get up, like physically get up out of bed and stop this stupid thing from going off in the morning. So that works for me, especially when I'm working out in the morning. So I've been doing this like every night. I will place the phone away from me so that I will have to get up to turn it off. So that is a really good tip, and it really does work for me. So you know, if you want to try it out, please do, because I personally find that it works. You know, even if I get up and to hit the snooze button, I am getting up out of bed, and usually at that point, you know, I'm laying down and I'm like, gosh, I know I need to get up. I know I need to get up to work out. So, you know, 9 times out of 10, I will just go ahead and get up and do what I need to do. So that was tip number 2. Let's move on to tip number 3. And, oh yeah, tip number 3, this I definitely do. I have actually gone to bed in my workout clothes. Yes, that sounds crazy. However, I find that if I'm in the workout clothes and then I have to get up to shut the alarm off, my mind it's better prepared mentally for me to just say, oh my God, I'm already dressed. All I need are my tennis shoes and a sip of energy drink or whatever. I just need to go work out. And I find that works. That combination works for me. So I yes, I've done it, And if you don't work out in the morning, which I don't always work out in the mornings, right now, especially since October, I have not really been working out in the morning. I've been working out in the afternoon on my lunch break, or at nighttime around 7, 8, or 9 p.m. So, but when I am working out in the morning, that does work for me. So if I'm working out after work, which I do, what I'll do is, this is something that I wore to work today. It's a dress and some leggings, and I had on boots. What I'll do is I will change into my workout clothes before I leave my job, and I'm in workout clothes when I get in my car, and instead of driving home, I drive straight to the gym. So that, putting on the clothes, whether it be in the morning or at nighttime before you go to bed so that you can work out in the morning, or whether it be, before you leave your job, it works. Well, it works for me. So that's another good tip. And my final tip is to plan out your week. That does work for me because with the holiday season and everything, I find that there are a lot of parties and, this, that, and the other, birthdays, just a lot of gatherings in general. And typically you will know about these things ahead of time. So what I will do is I'll plan out my week. It kind of falls under meal prep, kind of, sort of, because I'll, let's just say next Saturday, I know that there's a party going on, so in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, plan out my week. What I try to do is eat predominantly healthy throughout the week. And then on the weekend, I'm a little bit more relaxed. So that's how I typically do it. And what I also found works, instead of just kind of cutting everything out and just saying, okay, I'm not going to eat any sweets, I'm not going to eat any desserts, I'm not going to, just going to cut it all out, I'm not going to do it or whatever. And, what ends up happening is you kind of binge on it because your body, everybody's eating cookies around you, they're bringing things and this, that, and the other, pies, cakes, blah, blah, blah. So what I do is I typically will have a small treat every night if I'm craving it, but I would typically have like a small amount of dessert. And what that does is it really helps me not to binge out on it. Because if you just deny yourself, I find that you would typically, your body, you would just get to this point where, oh my God, I just want to eat all of the things. At least that's how I am. I'm like, okay, I haven't had this for like 3 months. You know what? I'm going all in. So, no. So the best thing I found for me to do is just to have something small, whether it be, a bowl of your favorite cereal. And when I say, and the proper serving of it, and when I say proper serving, I mean what it says on the back of the box. So if it's 1 cup of, Frosted Flakes, I'm just throwing something out there, you actually measure it out. So, just a small treat per night. And what's happening, what I'm finding that's happening to me is that I'm not craving the sweets as much when I have a small treat every night, because it's like kind of like I'm not going through withdrawals. I'm not denying myself. So that's another thing that kind of helps me with planning things out. I plan out, something healthy for breakfast and lunch. I typically eat the same breakfast. I've been having probably turkey bacon and oatmeal with a little bit of peanut butter and low sugar craisins, because that's like my favorite combo to go inside of my oatmeal. I typically will have that at least 5 of the 7 mornings out of a week. So that's, so I plan that out, and I plan out my lunches so that I'm not eating out every day. And then my dinner is kind of, it's kind of up in the air. I'm just saying during the holiday season. So it's kind of up in the air, but I don't, I still do, I practice portion control. And then I will have, like I said, a small treat. And that just really helps me to stay on track. So those 4 things are my top 4 things that I use to stay on track. It's working for me, and so what I'm hoping is that for anyone watching out there, if you decide to use these tips, I hope that they work for you. So if you could leave some comments in the comment section, just let me know what you think of the tips. You know, I would appreciate the feedback, so that's that. I also would like to talk about what is going to be going on with me as far as how my December is looking. And basically next week I will be going out of town. I actually did a video in it, so you guys should have seen that. And then this right here is me dressed as Rogue. I do cosplay, hence the name Super Fit with Ree Cosplay. So that is me dressed as Rogue. So we made these ornaments a few years ago, and I'm really, really happy about that. So that's my tree. I don't know if you can see it, but I hope you can. And right now we don't have anything under the tree because the trip that we're taking next week kind of is the gift for everybody. So but I still want to decorate because I love Christmas. It's like my favorite holiday. So thank you guys for watching, and until next time, I will be recording something very, very soon. Probably this weekend I'm gonna record like a full day of eating and some workout footage. So again, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. All right, until next time, bye.